But that's my piece of advice. Book your flights and your accommodation as far in advance as possible because tickets go very quickly.
Trinidadians coming up into Tobago. I know that it's in Tobago, but it seemed like more Trinidadians play Carnival than actual Tobagonians.
But Tobago, it still has that sense of familiarity and comfort that you have in the island that, you can still feel safe to an extent in your endeavors on what you're doing. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong.
Definitely. Tell me a bit about yourself, different from what people may see on social media.
Well, first of all, I am a Tobagonian.
Okay, awesome.
So aside from the social media look that I have, I think I more or less like to truly enjoy my life. Enjoy my life in the sense where I enjoy all the nature that Tobago has to offer, whether it's the beaches, the rivers, the waterfalls. Like I love outdoorsy stuff. So I really like to sit with nature and enjoy that on a whole. And minding you, I love Carnival. I love to enjoy myself. I love to go to parties and all of the above. But aside from that, I'm really a outdoors type of person that truly likes to sit with nature.
Okay, so what about Carnival that people don't understand? Because some people have the interpretation that Carnival is just to jump and get on wild, bad, drink rum, get drunk. But what is the true meaning of Carnival in your own words?
I mean, that's all well and good because, yes, people have the right to enjoy themselves. But aside from that, I believe that Carnival, we have so many different aspects of Tobago Carnival. And for starters, the mud mass. It's almost like Jab, where
correct.
it's almost like Jab from Grenada. And from what I've known, they actually took that concept from Tobago as well. Yeah, because they have a lot of people who's been doing the job. Well, we have mud mass, and mud mass, I believe, could literally be as big as Jab. But they have that aspect. We have our regular Juve. And then the other night in Scarborough, they had the Monarchs of Mass, where it's more or less like the traditional mass costumes that they had as well.
Yeah.
So aside from all, the lime and the jump up, which is all well and good, they have so many different traditional aspects of Carnival that Tobago has to enjoy. Same as they have it for Trinidad Carnival as well. But it has all those other rich aspects as well that, people could come out and enjoy.
You know what I love about Carnival? The fact that it has that togetherness. Carnival is a time that in Trinidad and Tobago, we tighten our security measures because we have so much tourists within our islands that you feel safe. And after Carnival, for some reason, you don't feel safe, which is funny. But it just goes to show that just for that time by itself,
it has a level of togetherness and love that is the beautiful thing about Carnival, is just the fact that anyone can just come together and enjoy themselves from anywhere. Creed and race. Every creed and race can come and enjoy themselves for Carnival. And that's just how beautiful it is on a whole.
Okay, awesome. And in Tobago, what is so different with Carnival in Tobago? Because personally tracking, I see Carnival from last year to this year has grown significantly. And a lot of people from North America, from Canada, from UK, saying that they're coming to Tobago for Carnival. And I was like, but look how Tobago has its separate Carnival and Trinidad has a separate Carnival, which is awesome because of the fact now you have two Carnivals for Trinbagonians to enjoy.
And that, people would love that.
Yes,
people would love that. Two different Carnivals. But I think what is so niche about Tobago Carnival is, one, as we talk about the togetherness, but Tobago Carnival just feels like home to me. It's like I feel like such a level of comfort partaking in Tobago Carnival because it's a small island carnival. It's a small carnival, but the amount of traction that it's getting from other islands and from around the world, it just shows that it has so many different aspects of it that you can enjoy. Whether it's the Juve, whether it's the mud mass, whether it's the pretty mass, and all the events and stuff in between. And it's just compact into one weekend. And I think to mention as well, like why the Carnival is so enjoyable. I mean, Tobago is a small, beautiful island, and I think we consider Tobago or align it with a level of safety as well. So it's the fact that you could come and you could enjoy the whole scope of Tobago Carnival, and you have beautiful beaches, water sports, rivers, waterfalls, and just enjoying the island on a whole. I don't know, and it's small, so it just has the ability to embody that whole entire experience while you're on Tobago and enjoying the carnival because it's a small island.
And let me tell you this, despite I may not be playing Tobago Carnival this year, I will play next year. I would say that I feel I might enjoy myself more in Tobago Carnival, reason being that when you go to a club and the club is big, sometimes you don't enjoy it because there's just so much people. But when the club is a bit smaller and everybody is together, you feel that togetherness and love. And I think that what separates Trinidad and Tobago Carnival, and Tobago Carnival will get its own essence going forward. So that is something I personally would say is extraordinary.
Yeah.
And what Tobago Carnival has that is different from Trinidad Carnival is the fact that it's actually Trinidadians coming up into Tobago. I know that it's in Tobago, but it seemed like more Trinidadians play Carnival than actual Tobagonians. Correct me if I'm wrong with that.
Yeah, and I think what's the next edge that Tobago has in terms of the Carnival, not disputed, I love Trinidad Carnival, I love it, but it kind of still feels as though it's untouched. Untouched in a sense where it's like a lot of the other carnivals are commercialized. Right. But Tobago's carnival still feels untouched and it feels raw to a state where it's like, yeah, we still get in the hang of things, but it's not too over commercialized in the sense where it's I think that's just the niche that it has right now.
Definitely. And it comes just like when you think about Trinidad and Tobago in terms of tourism. Most people, they are fearful to come to Trinidad because of the crime rate and so forth, which the crime rate is a bit high, but I always say that it has crime all over, but it's how you as a person operate because it's like this. You can't go to the bank and withdraw money and then you drive in your car, go by some Chinese restaurant or some place to eat food and leave your bag, which money is in, and then you go and eat food and come back and you realize your glass has broken and the bag has gone with the money. And you expect nothing like that to happen. So I think sometimes some people are just careless. Because if I'm going to purchase a vehicle and I'm going to purchase a vehicle cash, I will go to Manchester. And when you hear people getting kidnapped and getting killed because they walk with cash money thinking that, you know, they will get some discount and so forth, I think that the way how it is that the people think is entirely different. Yeah. So in Tobago, it's a peace of mind. When I come to Tobago, I feel a bit... how to put it, like just a different atmosphere. I feel so comfortable. I feel relaxed, calm. And that's something I'm sure people could attest to.
Yeah. I mean, again, with anywhere that you go, you have to use, your discretion in how you operate and your surroundings. That's a given. But Tobago, it still has that sense of familiarity and comfort that you have in the island that, you can still feel safe to an extent in your endeavors on what you're doing.
Facts.
Yeah.
So let me hear, I'm sure many persons want to find out. So Demi, what band are you playing with?
I'm playing with Iconic Mass. Oh, yes, I'm playing with Iconic Mass.
So tell us about Iconic Mass, because some people, they may not know about Iconic. Some people may know. Some people hear about Fog Angel. So what makes Iconic different, unique?
For the past couple of years, well, this is my third year doing Tobago Carnival. I've partaken in activities with Iconic Mass, and I think what really stands out to me with that band, it's not large, it's not extremely large, but it's not small at the same time too. It can be considered a large band, but I just like the amount of people that it has within the band in terms of I don't feel so jam-packed. I'm still able to, to jump around and move around. And I think it's just the essence of having the band in, I guess, that scale of folks that they have inside of it. And the experience for me for the past couple of years has been top tier. Like, I have fully enjoyed myself. And last year was the best Tobago Carnival that I've ever had. So I'm hoping that this year it tops it off.
Okay, so it's all-inclusive?
Yes. Same thing like all, the bands you get in your drinks and all of the above,
And what's the cost for it, like different maybe costumes or something?
In terms of the costumes, I know the rough figures. I may be wrong, but the rough figures is about 2,800.
Okay, not bad at all.
A costume, I find, and I forgot to say that's the next edge that Tobago has for the carnival.
Over Trinidad?
Yes, because I know. Of the costume. The pricing of the costume
is entirely different. So when you say 2,800, I was like,
Yeah.
hey, and I hear some women paying like 7,500, 8,000.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just a rough estimate. I know
Yeah.
it could probably range between $2,800 and $4,000, but again, that's still cheaper
That's still affordable.
than, because I mean, this year for my costume for Trinidad Carnival, I pay $7,000.
Whoa.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So that Tobago Carnival is like you're getting the full experience, but at a cheaper cost.
Right, yeah.
So, you can't
You
go
can't
wrong.
go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
Definitely. You know? So persons who might be skeptical of playing mass or not sure which band to play with, what sort of advice you could give them, and especially young women like yourself?
I would say before you play in any band, you always have to do your research. Yes, you could get your advice from other folks and all of the above, but do your research. That's the first thing. Check your costing and your pricing. First of all, make a budget for yourself, because you don't even want to, overcompensate or make, you don't even want to overcompensate, but do your research before you start playing a band. But in terms of like what they have to offer in Tobago, I'm not going to say it's not that much bands, but they have, a few select big bands. We know about our Iconic Mass, we know about our Fog Angels, we know about our Jade Monkey. I think those are primarily like the three biggest bands that they have in Tobago. I don't think you could necessarily go wrong with any one of them. So that being said, it's like, yes, you have to do your research, but it's not that much headspace that you have to put yourself into, as in, like all the, different things that you have to do for Trinidad Carnival as well.
Definitely. And what is the exact dates for the carnival itself, the parade of the bands on the road?
Right. So the parade of the bands itself, which is the Pretty Mass, that is on Sunday. Sunday, that's the 26th of October.
26, okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. But that may be...
I'm not too sure. 26,
yes.
26,
So
okay.
October 26th, that is the parade of the bands. So that usually starts from around 12 until, I'd say, around 8 o'clock or so in the nighttime. On Saturday morning, that's when they have the Juve.
Right.
Yeah, so Saturday morning, that's where they have the Juve and the Mud Mass as well.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. So everyone who is looking to play mass, skeptical in some way, I think if it is you can't play this year, next year for sure.
Next year for sure.
Tobago is unique. It's a beautiful island. And definitely, if it is that you have never been to Tobago, you need to come to Tobago and also play mass as well. Anything that you would like to tell the audience in closing,
yes.
Demi?
One piece of advice. Book your flights in advance.
Ooh,
please book your flights and your boat tickets in advance.
Purchasing
costumes and don't
can't
have
get
any
flights. That's crazy.
Please book your tickets
That's
in
crazy.
advance. Yes. It's just difficult. I know so many people that want to come across right now and cannot get any flights. They can't get any boat tickets. So it's almost, like how the hype behind Spice Mass, where it's like, it's August is Spice Mass. Spice Mass is over and done with, and then Grenada's already advertising that so many other places are booked up already for next year's Spice Mass. Do the same with your flight.
Like Spice Mass?
Love to. I would love to. I would love to. I love to. I would love to. But I might go. But that is my piece of advice. Book your flights and your accommodation as far in advance as possible, because tickets go very quickly. I know in terms of the boat tickets, they usually release the schedule or the tickets itself a month in advance. And then within that same day, all the tickets disappear within hours or less.
Yeah.
So please book your flights in advance, your accommodation in advance, and do that first before you even join a band or buy a costume.
I think
prioritize.
That's secondary, but you have to book your flight or book your ferry ticket to come across Tobago in advance. That's so important.
To avoid all that headache.
Yes.
And once you do that, your carnival experience will be top tier, because Tobago is small. You can do so many things within the weekend that you have, and just prep your time and prepare in advance.
Awesome. And I know Tobago Carnival this week will be crazy. It will be awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.